Are you looking to play Beedrill deck now that Rare Candy is here? In this video, we are going to show you how explosive this quad Beedrill deck can be. Like and subscribe, and let's just jump right into the deck. We've got two full Beedrill lines with 4 Beedrills. That's right, we're running 2 of the Genetic Apex Beedrills as well as 2 Beedrill EXs from Shiny Revelry. We got 1 Pokeball, 1 Pokemon Communications, 2 Rare Candies, 2 Leaf Capes, 2 Professor's Research, 2 Ericas, 1 Sabrina, and 1 Cyrus. Obviously, Sabrina and Cyrus, so important to have some control over your opponent's side of the board. The Leafy Capes to give you a little bit more HP, but the main kicker is that we're running 4 Beedrills. Now, the reason we're running 4 of them is because we want to be as explosive as possible. This deck is designed to be very, very quick. So this deck is going to be really good in those first few turns, trying to get evolutions off the board, doing really early damage. It does okay in the mid game, and unfortunately in the late game, this deck isn't going to be doing so hot. So pretty much if you can't end a match by mid game, this game will definitely very quickly fall behind. Using those rare candies to try to get into the Beedrill or Beedrill EX, and the beauty of this is you kind of get that choice of which one should I go into. Okay, I went first, therefore I don't get that first energy. Maybe it makes more sense to just go into Beedrill. Or if I go second, I get that first energy. Maybe it's worth it to go into Beedrill EX. Or, you know, they have Charizard EX that they're gonna be trying to get on the board. Okay, maybe I need to eat those energies. So it does give you some flexibility on what Beedrill you want to go into, because even though both of them are explosive, they're explosive in different paths. So we also do have the 2 Ericas, which is just going to be some added healing, and obviously the communication, just to hope to pull another card that you might need to shuffle around a little bit. Like I said, going into late game, this game doesn't work as well, but we are going to jump into some games and you are going to see how explosive this deck really can be. All right, so we got the Weedle up. We're going first here. We got the Pokeball, kind of nice also. And this is going to be against a, Rowlet and Froakie deck. I'm in for it. All right. So we'll get the second Weedle on the board. Now, we are going to play this. And the reason we're going to play it is just because with them having 2 stage 2s, Iono's is going to be a real thing. Like, I'd rather play it than get Iono'd and lose it. So we'll play the Cape. This is a scenario where I do wish that we actually had Apex. I wish we had Apex Beedrill right now. Just because it's going to get some... there we go, right there. So now we can start one-tapping. That's the purpose of this deck, is to just be as aggressive as you need it to be. And 1 energy, 70 damage, we're going to get Rowlet right now. One-tap it. And Froakie, if he doesn't evolve next turn, he is going to be also getting one-tapped. My guess is that this probably is not a grass water deck. It could be because DCUI can use colorless energy. So yeah, so it is a multicolor deck. So using Greninja isn't the end of the world. But yeah, we want to be aggressive, and we're gonna stick to it. Even if Greninja comes up right now, only water shurikening, he's not gonna do any major damage to us. Also, a quick reminder for everybody tonight that Bugcatcher Zach will be live streaming. He will be live streaming, I want to say, in about 3 or 4 hours. So, you know, keep that in mind if you would like to watch Zach and show him some love. But yeah, I mean, obviously we still got a decent road ahead for us. We've only been on for an hour. We definitely have some more hours ahead. All right, so we are just going to play that on Weedle. Just literally doing it for the sake of to have it on the board. We're gonna retreat, and pretty much that back Weedle, we will start putting energy on it if he stops Cyrusing and Sabrinaing us. But yeah, it's essentially we just want to focus on using this Beedrill to kill this Greninja before anything else can come out. And if something else can come out, then so be it. We hope that we get a rare candy in the meantime, or a Kakuna. And you know what? Honestly, that probably helped us. Probably probably helped us. So, gonna get Mist Slash here for 60, and we'll just be able to negate almost all of it. And since we're not an EX, we know for a fact that he's not going to be able to kill us next turn no matter what. No red can go down and get some work done. Either way, we get the kill. So, and that is going to be GG's. It just shows really how explosive this deck can be and take it right off kilter. All right, here we go. So turn one, we don't get first energy, but we can already see what's going on here. Pretty nice that it is going to be able to get some work done here on us, really. Cry for Help obviously is going to help pull in some new cards here. We know what we're up against. We know that it's going to be strong against Beedrill. We are going to opt to wait one more turn before the rare candy goes down, unless... No, I think it's more important at this point in time to get another Beedrill on the board. Or get another Weedle on the board. So that's what we're going to do. And being one energy ahead isn't really going to help us too much. Okay, so this is going to be the Rowlet Sprigatito, right? Decidueye EX, probably one line, and two Meowscarada lines. This is perfect for us. The energy split here is going to be really good for us, rather than getting the 2 up, because what we're going to do here is we will rare candy and get Beedrill up, and we can start eating that energy. So this Sprigatito essentially is going to just collapse. It's not gonna be getting any hits off on us, which is good. We want to be hit the least amount possible by Meowscaradas, and if we can take one full Meowscarada off the board, that's going to help us out a lot. Alright, Meowscarada hits the board with the rare candy. It gets the second energy. Professor's Research. I can't imagine they'd be running X speed, but they could be. And this just gets tough. Yes, he can start doing some one-shot situations, but we'll just get both Beedrills. We got both the best case Beedrills. Obviously, you know, the chances of that happening is less likely than likely, but it's okay. So we're going to see Meowscarada come in here, get the first hit on us. To be expected. But, you know, we can get one hit off. Ooh, big hit. Big hit. So there will be 0 point in doing a heal now. But what this does do is this is going to stop him from putting any sort of energy on his back line. That's what it's going to do. Yeah, I think we're just going to sacrifice this Beedrill, unfortunately. My thought was we maybe retreat it and then get a couple heals off, but I don't think it's ever going to be enough to make up for the damage we're going to take. But yeah, we pretty much have this locked in. Even if we do see the Decidueye come in, it's just going to be really tough to come back from this. All right, so 2 points up. We are technically behind, but only very, very technically. Okay, so let's energy up just in case. You never know. And we have no need to play anything. The one card we'd love to see would be the Cape to come out. Cape would go a long ways now that that red's gone. Cape come out and then start dropping the Ericas. So here's where it gets dicey, right? Obviously, Meowscarada can't kill here. I guess the healing can't even happen either. So you do a big hit here, but you have no energy on the back line, right? So you're really hoping that you can get a lot of work done before I can heal up past that, right? That's what the gamble is here. So We get a kill here. We're both at 2 points. I only have 90 HP, though I can go up more. We know that. But the question is, can the rare candy go off and get energy up fast enough? Which we know it can't because we have the Beedrill, and it's going to use the crushing spears. And like I said, chances are they're not running 2 lines. Vital, welcome in. Hope you're doing good. So 200 HP is great. We can just keep the healing going. And, you know, we'll throw the energy up just for the sake of it. But I think that we have just locked this out, right? I think that for this to have had a chance, you had to not attack with the last turn. You had to, or with the last Meowscarada, you just take the hit and then put the energy on the back line and then hope to out-heal and outlive. GG's. Good game, though. That was a good game. All right, so let's conclude this all. We had some fun, and really, this is showing you how explosive this deck can be. I know a lot of those games, it did show me getting rare candy right away, but the reality is, out of all the games I played, I did get all the evolutions up really quickly. So this deck is just really good at getting those evolutions up on the board and being really explosive. This deck did do really good in Nursey Day, going 6 wins, 2 losses, and honestly, I think it could have gone a little bit better. It just depends on what the bracket does look like. And honestly, I think that this deck is worth trying out. I think it could be pretty good in ranked as well. I don't think you're going to necessarily get the Master Ball in it, but with how aggressive decks have been getting and how fast they've been going, I think that this is definitely a good thing to add to your arsenal. Thanks for making it to the end of the video. Like and subscribe, and we will see you in the next video.